In the New Testament book, the Acts of the Apostles, the disciple Peter has a vision or a dream that changed the course of his life. In this dream or this vision, he saw a sheet coming down from heaven, and coming down upon the sheet were all kinds of animals, clean and unclean animals alike, birds of the air and those reptiles that were the creepy crawly things upon the earth. And as he looked at the vision, he heard a voice from heaven say, "Take, kill, eat." Now Peter, being a good Jewish man who kept dietary laws and once called himself a Pharisee's Pharisee, and yet who was a follower of Jesus, a disciple of Jesus, said, "Oh Lord, nothing unclean has ever touched my lips." And then the voice from heaven said, "Do not call anything that God has created unclean." 3 times Peter had this vision, this dream, if you will. And then the sheet was pulled back up to heaven. Peter pondered what it might mean, but he was soon to realize that it meant that his ministry was going to be expanded to the Gentiles, to those who were outsiders. We spend an awful lot of time looking at our differences, judging one another, trying to decide who's in and who's out. We make very surface distinctions. It may be the way someone speaks or their gender or the color of their skin or where they come from or maybe their economic status. We're very good at trying to exclude people and much more challenged at trying to include people. When I was in junior high school, I was exposed to a poem written by Robert Frost called "The Mending Wall." And in that poem, Robert Frost says, "There is something that doesn't love a wall." And then a little later he ponders, "Before I were to build a wall, I would want to know what I was walling in or walling out or whom I wish to offend." The gospel of Jesus Christ is not owned by you or me or this group or that group. The gospel of Jesus Christ, the gospel of God's great love for us, witnessed to in Jesus Christ, is a universal message. It is one that this world that is so racked by divisions and hostilities and anger needs to hear loudly and clearly from those who take Jesus seriously. In the Gospel of John, which occurs just before the Acts of the Apostles, Jesus once said that he was the way, the truth, and the life. In his life and in his death and resurrection, we were being shown a new way to live, and a new way to experience life, to experience it more fully, to experience it as God had intended. I'm Forrest Krummel, the senior minister at First Federated Church in Peoria. Take care.